In the earliest days of this strange new world, mysterious creatures appeared beside humans. This is the legend. Bulbasaur roams the humid undergrowth, the bud on its back soaking up gentle sunlight. Ivysaur's blossom swells heavier each day, a sign of power awakening within. When Venusaur's flower reaches full bloom, the earth around it feels richer and alive. Charmander guards the flame on its tail, a tiny inferno that mirrors its life force. Charmeleon clashes with rivals, every strike sparking through the air. Charizard cuts through clouds, drawing blazing trails across the horizon. Squirtle rests by riverbanks, retreating into its sturdy shell at the first hint of danger. Wartortle kicks through waves, its fluffy tail steering like a rudder. Blastoise stands firm and fires, water jets blasting through stone as if it were paper. Caterpie inches along branches, always nibbling, always growing. Metapod hangs silent, its hard shell guarding a quiet transformation. Butterfree drifts over fields, powdery wings leaving a shimmering trail. Weedle weaves through thickets, stinger raised against careless predators. Kakuna clings motionless to trees, storing energy for its awakening. Beedrill cuts through the air in swarms, twin stingers ready to strike without mercy. Pidgey rides gentle breezes, picking at seeds on forest floors. Pidgeotto circles open plains, sharp eyes fixed on prey below. Pidgeot tears through the sky, wings beating too fast to follow. Rattata darts along paths, razor teeth able to gnaw through almost anything. Raticate patrols its territory, powerful incisors threatening all who intrude. Spearow chirps sharply, restless in the open sky. Fearow glides wide-winged, its spear-like beak striking in an instant. Ekans coils through tall grass, scales whispering across the ground. Arbok flares its hood, eerie patterns screaming a clear warning, stay away. Pikachu stores crackling electricity in its cheeks, tiny paws ready to unleash a shock. Raichu's tail hums with voltage, grounding bolts strong enough to topple trees. Sandshrew burrows deep, sandy hide blending with the desert. Sandslash curls into a living spiked wheel, rolling straight through danger. Nidoran female sign crouches low, poisonous spines ready to defend. Nidorina stays close to her group, cautious yet fiercely protective. Nidoqueen's armored body stands between her loved ones and any threat. Nidoran male sign hops forward boldly, trusting the venom on its horn. Nidorino charges hard, toxic horn glowing with deadly force. Nidoking stomps through the earth, a brutal fusion of muscle, horn, and poison. Clefairy gather under the moon, soft steps echoing like stardust. Clefable drifts near still lakes, answering the quiet song of the night sky. Vulpix's 6 tails curl and flick, each holding a spark of hidden fire. Ninetales' golden coat shimmers, its burning curse said to last a lifetime. Jigglypuff hums a lullaby, scribbling on anyone who falls asleep mid-song. Wigglytuff's plush body conceals surprising strength. Zubat darts through caves, seeing with sound where eyes fail. Golbat swoops in darkness, fangs draining strength from prey. Oddish wanders by night, rooting itself to drink moon-charged soil. Gloom drips foul nectar, its stench driving away all but the brave. Vileplume's massive petals release pollen that can dazzle or destroy. Paris scuttles through forests, mushrooms on its back slowly gaining control. Parasect moves at the fungus's command, its old self long gone. Venone's fuzzy body hides sharp compound eyes. Venomoth flutters by lamplight, glowing scales falling like toxic snow. Diglett tunnels beneath fields, unseen but felt as the ground shifts. Dugtrio erupts from the earth as one, three minds sharing a single purpose. Meowth sneaks down alleys, eyes locked on anything that shines. Persian walks with regal calm, swift claws ready when respect is lacking. Psyduck clutches its aching head, mysterious power building behind the blank stare. Golduck slices through water like a sleek blue spear. Mankey swings through trees, anger bursting at the slightest spark. Primate becomes a whirlwind of fists, impossible to calm once enraged. Growlithe stands loyally by its trainer, heart blazing hotter than fire. Arcanine races across continents, a mythical runner wrapped in flames. Poliwag drifts near the surface, belly swirl turning with each breath. Poliwhirl stirs ponds, its spiral said to hypnotize. Poliwrath conquers rapid rivers with pure strength. Abra naps endlessly, teleporting away at the first sign of danger. Kadabra bends spoons and space, warping reality with thought alone. Alakazam's twin spoons sharpen a mind keener than any blade. Machop trains with boulders, shaping a body built for battle. Machoke's belt restrains overwhelming force. Machamp's forearms strike from every angle. Bellsprout sways gently, thin stem hiding swift speed. Weepinbell waits silently above, dropping on unsuspecting prey. Victreebel allures victims with sweet scent, then devours them instantly. Tentacool floats near the surface, nearly invisible yet deadly. Tentacruel rises from the deep, many limbs gripping the sea like a throne. Geodude rests among stones, mistaken for common rocks. Graveler rolls downhill, crushing anything in its path. Golem's rocky armor shrugs off explosions, each step leaving tremors. Ponyta gallops across fields, flames trailing like ribbons. Rapidash sprints faster than the wind, a blazing comet on four legs. Slowpoke stares blankly into water, forgetting why it came. Slowbro moves calmly, Shelter on its tail, two beings acting as one. Magnemite hovers near power lines, feeding on stray current. Magneton warps magnetism around it, disrupting machines. Farfetch'd clutches its leak like a treasured blade. Doduo sprints on two legs. Twin heads arguing about direction. Dodrio thunders across land. Three minds watching every angle. Seal slides across ice floes, barking playfully. Dugong glides under frozen seas, horn slicing through slush. Grimer oozes through city waste, devouring pollution. Muck leaves poisonous sludge in its wake. Shelder clamps to rocks, grinning as waves crash. Oyster's spiked shell repels almost every attack. Ghastly floats as a toxic cloud, licking fear into its victims. Haunter peeks through walls, jagged grin glowing. Gengar hides behind you in shadows, laughing softly when you shiver. Onyx bores through mountains, stone segments grinding like thunder. Drowsy sniffs out dreams, feeding on sweet ones. Hypno swings its pendulum, luring minds into eerie sleep. Krabby scuttles along shores, claws snapping at drifting shells. Kingler's massive pincer slams hard enough to shatter boulders. Voltorb masquerades as a Pokeball, exploding at the slightest shock. Electrode rolls recklessly, power always on the edge of detonation. Execute clusters tightly, each face reacting differently. Executor towers like a walking palm tree, each head thinking its own thoughts. Cubone gazes at the moon, holding the skull of the one it lost. Marowak hardens its heart, striking with painful precision. Hitmonlee's legs stretch and snap, kicking from impossible distances. Hitmonchan punches with elemental force, each fist a new power. Lickitung explores the world with its tongue. Coughing floats in polluted air, puffing stinging gas. Wheezing spreads toxic fumes with every breath. Rhyhorn charges blindly, crushing rocks and trees. Raiden stands tall, drilling through stone with its horn. Chansey cradles its egg gently, sharing it with those in need. Tangela hides its true form beneath twisting vines. Kangaskhan charges fiercely, protecting the child in its pouch. Horsey drifts with currents, puffing ink when startled. Cedra's sharp fins warn hunters to stay back. Goldeen swims gracefully, tail twirling like silk. Seeking claims lakes and rivers, ramming rivals with its horn. Staryu's core glows softly, even when its limbs are torn away. Starmie spins like a living star, gems shining in many colors. Mr. Mime shapes invisible walls, trapping attacks mid-air. Scyther slices through tall grass, blades singing. Jinx dances through snow, eerie voices echoing. Electabuzz stalks storm clouds, drawing lightning to its body. Magmar lives near molten rock, its blood as hot as lava. Pinsir's horns crush with brutal force. Tauros charges wildly, all three tails snapping as it runs. Magikarp splashes helplessly, weak yet determined. Gyarados erupts in rage, turning calm seas to chaos. Lapras carries travelers across the ocean, singing haunting melodies. Ditto melts and reforms, copying anything it sees. Eevee's unstable genes hold endless evolutionary paths. Vaporeon slips into water, body dissolving into waves. Jolteon crackles with static, fur standing like a thundercloud. Flareon burns with intense inner fire. Porygon flickers between digital planes. Omanite, revived from fossils, clings to ancient stone. Omastar grips prey with spiraled tentacles. Kabuto crawls unchanged since prehistoric times. Kabutops stalks like a reaper, scythe arms slicing water. Aerodactyl screeches overhead, a Stone Age predator of the open sky. Snorlax sleeps wherever it pleases, turning roads into dead ends. Articuno glides on icy winds. Zapdos tears the sky with thunder. Moltres soars in blazing fire. Dratini hides in deep water, growing unseen. Dragonair floats through clouds, calming even storms. Dragonite crosses oceans in a single night, a gentle titan. Mewtwo was created in a lab, power bound to a restless spirit. Mew plays among the clouds, said to hold the genes of every Pokémon. These 151 Pokémon of Kanto carved the first paths in this world. Their battles, bonds, and mysteries sparked a story that still continues.